Hello and welcome to my channel, Talisman Tarot. In this reading I want to ask the cards and Spirit directly through channeling about this friendship that you have. Is it going to lead to anything more than a friendship? And I'm also going to ask if you should stay or if you should go. Is this worth waiting for? Should you move on from this and maybe look for love somewhere else? So I have 6 groups that you can choose from. This will be group number 1, this will be group number 2, this will be group number 3, this will be group number 4, this will be group number 5, and this will be group number 6. And so I will ask you to use your intuition and choose the group that speaks to you the most, the group that catches your eye, and that group will be your group. And if you need any more time to choose, you can always just pause the video, but if you don't, I'll just move on to the reading. Hello, group number 1. You chose this, the Hermetic Tarot deck. And so I will start with some channeling and then I will shuffle the cards for you. So, okay, group number 1. Group number 1. Is this friendship going to lead to more than just a friendship? I'm getting this feeling that this is going to lead to more than a friendship, but not necessarily in a good way. Like I think it will, but I am getting this message that you probably shouldn't go there. And so there is kind of this warning I'm getting that maybe it's best that you two are just friends. For now at least, that you keep being friends, because maybe you are better off as friends in some ways, but I am getting this feeling that it could lead to more, and it could lead to something romantic, but for some reason I'm getting a warning about that I am getting this feeling that it could develop into some kind of roller coaster ride, in a way where there could be a lot of ups and downs, and so I think it could be good, but it could also be bad at times. And it's kind of like I think both of you possibly have some of the same issues that you're dealing with, and in some ways I think you are very much alike, and that could be a hindrance in some way. It could you could end up mirroring each other in a negative way, where you would be annoyed by some aspects of this person, but mostly because you can see yourself in those aspects as well. And I think it will be the same the other way around. Like I think you are very similar when it comes to your some of your issues. The Hanged Man reversed. Yes, maybe some of you, maybe you have an issue with being a bit withdrawn, like, or not being quite, like, lacking some motivation, and like being a bit passive. Maybe you both have some passivity that you have to work through. So you could end up like very, like if you two were to become a couple, I think you would kind of withdraw as a couple from the outside world, or there could be a risk of that happening. And maybe you need to find someone who's not as similar to you as this person is. And with the Knight of Cups reversed, there could be something about both of you not being very good at talking about your feelings, not being good at sharing your feelings, not being good at being truthful and honest about your feelings. So there is that kind of thing where I think both of you might be a bit blocked emotionally. You're bad at expressing your emotions clearly, and I think it could end up being like a relationship full of misunderstandings, because of the lack of expression when it comes to emotions. But I think in many ways you two are could, like, I think you two very much like each other, and I think it's both ways, like it's mutual, but I don't know if you're good for each other. You could be wrong for each other even though it feels right. So with the 8 of Wands, I think maybe there's something about both of you being quite quick to end something as soon as it gets too difficult, like, and you might move on very quickly from one thing to another thing, like as soon as it becomes inconvenient or as soon as it becomes difficult. Maybe both of you have a hard time committing to one thing for a long time, or for like long term, and so I don't know if, like, if you would end up as a couple, I think both of you would kind of give up on it very quickly because it would become a bit difficult and then you would give up. Yeah. With the Queen of Wands, there could be another person in this in this situation as well. For some of you, there could be a third party who will maybe be this person's first choice. Maybe you are the second choice, but this person might always be the first choice. So this could be an ex from the past, who this person might be like over, but if this person were to come back in the future, I think this person would choose choose them over you. So, but that's maybe only for a few of you, but I am getting that maybe there's another person who maybe is even better suited for this person than you are, and you have possibly also someone, or someone might come into your life in the near future who's even more compatible than this person, and so maybe it's not that bad that this person will come in and ruin this relationship if you were to get in a relationship together, because this person would be doing you a favor, because I think you two are not that compatible. And so yeah, but I think you could easily become a couple, or become more than friends, but I don't know how long that would last. So it's more that thing I'm a bit concerned about. So yeah, but that's all I have for you, group number 1. I hope this reading gave you some kind of clarity, and if it did, please subscribe to my channel, and I hope to see you in my next reading. Bye. Hello, group number 2. You chose this Yolanda tarot deck, and I will start with some channeling and then I will shuffle the cards for you. So, group number 2. Group number 2. Group number 2. Is this friendship going to lead to more than a friendship? So I am getting a few things here. There is a possibility for this to become something more, but I am getting that there is going to be a deal breaker that will be on, like this person will say, I am getting that this person will reveal something to you in the nearest future that will be kind of a deal breaker for you. There is something about this person that you don't know, and it will be revealed. This person has a secret. I want to know what that secret is. So what's the secret that this person has? What's the secret that this person has? Oops. Okay. So this person could have made someone pregnant. Or maybe they have already. There could be a pregnancy here that this person hasn't revealed to you. So that's maybe for a few of you, but I want to see if there's anything more. More secrets. Okay. With the 2 of Swords reversed, there could be a secret about there could be a different this person could have changed something about themselves recently, something that they found out about themselves that maybe they didn't even know, and so this could be something where they have realized something about themselves. It could be something like their sexuality, or maybe even their gender identity. But there could also be something they've recently discovered about maybe their religious beliefs. And so maybe they want to maybe convert to a different religion, and this could be a deal breaker for you, or for some of you, because I don't know why, but there could be something about that. With the devil reversed, this person could have made some sort of deal with the devil. This is probably only for one of you, and it's very specific, but I think they will maybe tell you about it, and maybe that will kind of put you off, because it could be, maybe they will reveal something to you that's kind of scary. But like, there could also be something about their mental health that they will reveal to you, something about maybe schizophrenia. Maybe this person is struggling with something really really hard, like something that's very difficult, and something that's really difficult to kind of it's difficult to swallow, because it's very it will come as a bit of a shock to you, I think, and so this will change things and make you look at them in a different way. Not that you will be like intolerant to it, but I think it might make you rethink getting in like a relationship with this person, because maybe you will feel as if there are options for you that are less complicated. So yeah, there is something, I'm getting that something is going to be revealed. It could be something different from this, but whatever it is, I think it will be difficult for you to look at this person the same way afterwards. So yeah, with the Queen of Pentacles reversed, there could be something, this could be a person, and so there could be something about this, like maybe for some of you this person is in a relationship with someone else and they haven't told you about it, and so maybe that's the secret that will be revealed, and so that person could be an earth sign, so a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. But will this friendship lead to more than a friendship? Nine of Cups. I think if you really wish that it will happen, like if you really, really want it to happen, I think you two could potentially become like a couple, but because mostly, like, I think it's the you have the power in this situation. I think you can make it happen if you want to, but I'm getting this feeling that like in the future you would there might be a revelation that will make you not want this to happen. And so I'm also hearing like be careful what you wish for, because maybe like if you really wish this to happen, and if you try to really hard to manifest this into reality, there is a very good possibility that it will become your reality. But like when you get it, it's not certain that you will actually want it when you get it. And so with the Temperance here, there is still something about gender or sexuality. So like even if you were to become more than friends, there could still be some issues here, because this person might have a different like sexuality, and there could be something where that could potentially be a problem. With the Hierophant here, that's also the thing. There could be something about the religious beliefs here, where you two have different religious beliefs, and that will come in the way in some way. But yeah, 5 of Cups. I think there is something where maybe this could work out, but I think there will be more pros. There will be more cons than pros, or maybe there will be more pros than cons, but you won't be able to see it. Like you will see it as there being more cons than pros, and so maybe it's also a matter of perspective. But I think there will again be something that will be revealed, and that will make you look at the glass half empty instead of half full. And I think you will kind of turn this person down because of that. So with the Empress here reversed, it is definitely you who's going to be the one in power here, because like it's a matter, like because it's reversed, I am getting that that you will be the hindrance in this. Like you will be the obstacle in all, from that will make this like it's kind of this feeling I'm getting that maybe you will have the last say in this, and I think you will choose not to go through with this because of something. And so the power will be in your hands, and I think you will turn this person down. So that's kind of what I'm getting at for you, group number 2. I hope this reading was helpful, and if it was, please subscribe to my channel, and I hope to see you in my next reading. Bye. Hello, group number 3. You chose this Omega Land tarot deck, and I will start with some channeling, and then I will shuffle the cards for you. So group number 3, the people who will choose group number 3. Group number 3. Is this friendship going to lead to more than a friendship? I don't think so. I am getting kind of this, I hate to say this, but I am getting kind of this feeling that this person is kind of unbothered by or uninterested in this connection. Or like, of course you two are friends, but like I'm getting that this person is not really interested in you that way, a romantic way. And honestly, like, I hate to say this because this is really mean, but honestly, I'm not even getting that this person is even that interested in this friendship. With 3 of coins reversed, I am getting this feeling that this person is kind of, in a way, bored with this. Like, I think this person, like maybe for some of you, this is someone you study with or work with, and I am kind of getting this feeling that this person just sees you as a classmate or a study buddy or a colleague, and not even more than that. So I'm sorry to say that, but so I am getting this feeling that this person is doesn't really. It's not because this person has like an opinion of you, and that's kind of the thing I'm getting at, where it seems as if this person doesn't, like, it's not that this person doesn't have, like, it's not like they hate your guts or anything. It's not like they have a negative opinion of you. It's just that this person doesn't have an opinion of you. It's like you're just someone they work with or study with. So I'm not optimistic about this, but with the Knight of Swords, I am kind of getting that this person is more like, I don't even think there's also, like, if you study with this person or work with this person, I think this person is kind of thinking of quitting their job or quitting their studies, dropping out of school or something. Like, they don't see themselves being in the place that for very long, and so I don't think they want to make close friends with people. With, like, they don't want to make close friends. Like, they don't want to be friends with anyone because they see this as very temporary, and so they don't want to get rooted in it. Like, they don't want to form a foundation so that it will be hard for them to leave. And so that means that when, like, all of their classmates or colleagues, they kind of push all of them away because they really don't want to make any near friends, because that would make it harder for them to move on, and they really want to move on. And so I think that's kind of the vibe I'm getting here, that this person just sees you and all the other colleagues and classmates as just people who are temporarily in their life, and who's not any permanent members of their life, and so they don't want to invest too much emotionally into this, and so they just, I don't think this person has formed an opinion of you, because they don't want to form an opinion about anyone at that place right now. With the Ten of Swords, I am getting that there might have, for some of you, there might have been a discussion about this in the past, where you confronted this person with the fact that this person doesn't invest in anyone or in you, that they don't spend enough time with you or something. And I think this person just might have pushed you away as soon as you started criticizing them, because they kind of didn't want to face their problems at that time, and they didn't want to I don't know. I am getting that this person might have felt a bit attacked by you in the past for some reason. But yeah, so, or maybe attacked by other people in the class or at work. Maybe that's why they have withdrawn from everything that has to do with their studies or their workplace. There might also be something about you reminding them of work or reminding them of their studies in a negative way. But with the Ten of Cups, I am getting something about a pact, or that you've, I don't know if they've made a pact with someone or sworn an oath with someone that they wouldn't do so maybe this person knows someone that you know, maybe you have a mutual friend in common, so this person might have made a pact with that person that they wouldn't come near you, because they wouldn't want to get in the way of someone else having a shot at you or something, shot on you, or I don't know, but I am getting that maybe this person does, I think this person acknowledges that you are attractive, physically, and maybe they are physically attracted to you, but there is some kind of blockage here. There is also something about maybe you two talking too much about work whenever you're or something. I don't know. Maybe you two don't have that much in common, so whenever if you two talk to each other, you only talk about work or your studies. But there is something about physical intimacy because of this card here. It's very physically intimate, and so I think this person likes you in some way, where they like being close to you. They like. There's also maybe something about how they like that you're very warm. I don't know. So it's kind of giving me some different vibes here. With the Justice card here, there might be something where you are not you can see how there's 11, but it's like 2 1s, and that kind of makes me think that the problem here might be that you two are too individualistic, both of you. And very, very independent, both of you, and maybe none of you actually need anyone else in, like, you're fine being on your own, both of you. And so maybe none of you really are like really seeking any romance in your life. Like maybe you do, but not really though. It's I am getting this feeling that none of you really want to be in a relationship. Both of you really want to focus on maybe your career. And so maybe there's not even time for any romance. So I don't know. But I want to know if you should make a move on this person. If death, no, probably not. That would probably be a bad idea. So maybe move on to someone else, because this might not be the right thing for you. And so yeah, move on, I think. But this is all I have for you, group number 3. I hope this reading was helpful, and if it was, please subscribe to my channel, and I hope to see you in my next reading. Bye. Hello, group number 4. You chose this Ring Cycle tarot deck. And I will start with some channeling, and then I will shuffle the cards for you. So, okay, group number 4. Group number 4. The people who will choose group number 4. Will this friendship become more than a friendship? Will it lead to anything more than a friendship? I am getting that this message that if you dare to make if you dare to take a leap of faith, then it could move to something. But you should be aware that you might have to make a sacrifice if you two were to be together. And it could be a geographic one, where maybe this person is considering moving to a different country or far away. And so, or maybe this person already lives far away, and maybe this is long distance. But yeah, there is possibly going to be a sacrifice, and you will have to be open to some adventure and some new, like adapting to new surroundings. But I am getting that this could happen, but it's only if you dare to take a leap of faith with this person. And so I am getting this strong feeling that you might have to be the one making the first move here, because maybe this person is not going to but I am getting a very optimistic energy here, from, yeah. But I will ask the cards. So, okay, the moon is here. So, is this friendship going to lead to more than a friendship? Are group number 4 going to have a romantic relationship with this person they are asking about? Okay, so I was getting the moon here, so there is something about there is something about tit for tat. It's kind of a weird energy I'm getting. There is something where maybe you will need to give something in order to receive something, and it's very strange since this is a love reading, and but there is something where you need to, I am getting that you need to pay something in advance, a down payment, or that there's something where you need to have some funds, where you need to put some money in order for this to happen, and that could have something to do with the long distance, that you will have to have some money on your bank, in your bank account, in order to make it work, because you will have to travel back and forth. So there is something about money. The Ace of Nibelungs is also, it's Ace of Coins, and so again, something about money. Money is like, it seems as if money is the only hindrance here. I think this could, like, there's a possibility for this to actually become a relationship, but it seems as if it's going to cost you financially. But these two cards came up when I asked if it was going to lead to, or if it's going to be a romantic relationship, and the Sun is here and the High Priestess is here, and with the Sun it seems as if it's very positive, optimistic. So yes, there is a very good possibility that it could lead to a romantic relationship. But with the High Priestess here, it seems as if there is something that is still kind of hidden, some kind of secret here, and that not secret. It's not a secret. I think it's more that you don't know the whole. Like there's a whole package here. It's a package deal that you need to sign on, sign your name on. There's some kind of like you don't know the whole package. So there could also be something about maybe this person having a child with someone else that they haven't told you about. There could also be something about that this person has like a family member that they are maybe fighting to get legal guardianship over, and maybe that will also require that they financially support that person, and so there is something where this person might be tangled into something where they have to financially support someone else, and so getting into a relationship with this person would mean that you would have to be together with them in supporting someone else, and so it might be more complicated than you might imagine it could be. So there is something here where I feel like it's a bit complicated in that way. But with the sun here, I am getting a strong feeling that there is a very good possibility for this to turn into something positive. It's a very optimistic energy I'm getting here. So I am going to say that it seems as a good idea to make a move on this person, but maybe be aware that you are maybe going to have to sign up for something that's a bit more than you can handle, or it's at least something you will have to adapt to, and the adaptation to it might be difficult. But other than that, it's positive. So yeah. I hope this reading was helpful, and if it was, please subscribe to my channel, and I hope to see you in my next reading. Bye. Hello, group number 5. You chose this Miss Cleo's tarot deck, and I will start with some channeling and then I will shuffle the cards for you. So, group number 5. Group number 5. Group number 5. Will this friendship lead to anything more than a friendship between group number 5 and the person they are thinking about? A sentence came through, and I don't know what that means, but in this context, but I was getting if you can't find it, you can't buy it, and that's some random shit, and I don't know, but maybe this is referring to I am also getting something about a treasure, but like a treasure map, like finding a treasure with a treasure map. And so there is something about this connection where it might be very difficult for you to find each other. And that could be like physically, but also in like it might be figuratively speaking, but like there might be something where geographically you two have a hard time finding each other. There could be like maybe one of you are not on social media, so the other person has like a really hard time finding the other one. So like but there could also be something about you two just not knowing where you are, like where the other person is, like in the world, like something where there is something where you don't know where their location, and if you don't know their location right now, how are you going to find them? And if you can't find them, how are you going to buy them? That sounds weird, talking about buying in that kind of sense, but so this might be a connection that has been on hold for a while. You might not have talked to this person for a while now, and so maybe you just don't know where they are in the world. You don't know what they are doing right now. You don't know what where they live even. Maybe you haven't talked to this person for 2 years, and so you have zero clue where they are in the world. And so if you don't know that, it is kind of hard to form a connection and like move this connection further if you don't know where they are right now in the world. So there could be that. With the 4 of coins, there could be something about you two not talking together, as I said before, being maybe both of you are kind of withdrawing from this connection, or maybe one of you are and the other one is left wondering like when are the other person going to get back to me, and that other person like is not getting back to you. Possibly, maybe you're the one who is wondering if this person is going to come back into your life. So maybe you're not even sure if this is actually a friendship anymore. So there could be that, where you're maybe afraid that you're not even friends at this moment because they are not texting you back or something, or they are not calling you back, or they are not communicating with you. With the 3 of coins, this could be someone you have studied with or have worked with in the past, or might still do, I don't know. With the 5 of coins, I think there could be something where you two might not have seen eye to eye about something in the past, and so maybe you were in some kind of argument in the past, and maybe you didn't see it as such a big deal, but this person might have they might have reacted more strongly to it than you did. Maybe you feel like that wasn't really a thing. Like you might have been in an argument in the past where you felt like it was just an argument like any other argument. Maybe you come from a family where you fight all the time, and so it's very natural for you to fight. And so, and maybe you fight with your friends as well, and you don't see it as a big deal because it's just a small fight, a disagreement that, and then you don't see that as a problem. But this person might have seen it as more of a problem than you did. They might have misinterpreted. Maybe they thought you were mad at them for some reason, and so they kept a distance from you because they thought that was what you wanted. They thought that was the best thing to do because they thought you were mad at them. There is something where I think this person just I don't know. With the magician here, there is like I'm getting this feeling that if you two were to become friends again, or if you need to communicate because the magician is Mercury, and you need to talk and communicate, because if you're not going to communicate, you're not going to sort this thing out. So communication is key here. But of course, if this person is not communicating back to you, then there's really no possibility for this to develop into anything further than a friendship. And maybe it's even hard for this to develop into a friendship, or stay a friendship, as the circumstances are right now, because you're not communicating, and you need to communicate. Yeah. But of course you can text this person, you can try to contact them, but of course you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink. And so this is like, if this person is not going to contact you, or is not going to text you back, you can't force them, and so it might be just easier to move on from this, because there is something where I see a major blockage here when it comes to communication, and it seems really hard to kind of get past this barrier. So I'm not really optimistic about it, and so I think you should just move on from this. I don't think anything good will happen if you keep if you keep forcing this connection to happen, because there is a blockage, and so that's kind of what I'm getting at. Group number 5. I hope this reading was helpful, and if it was, please subscribe to my channel, and I hope to see you in my next reading. Bye. Hello, group number 6. You chose this alcohol tarot, and I will start with some channeling, and then I will shuffle the cards for you. So, group number 6. The people who will choose group number 6. Is this friendship going to develop into more than a friendship. There is a good possibility here because I think this person sees you as kind of a saint, in some way, in some weird way. I think this person sees you as the polar opposite of themselves, and I think it's because of your kindness. Like you're very good and kind. I hope you didn't see that card. It's a really disgusting card. I hate using this deck just because of this one card, and it's always that card that comes up, and I hate it. But it's someone throwing up, a real picture of someone throwing up in a toilet, and I hate it. And I hate this deck, by the way, but I'm using it because Spirit told me to, and I am doing as the Spirit wants me to do. But it is the Hanged Man, and the Hanged. So there is. Yes, I am getting that. Maybe you need to wait a bit. I think this could develop into something, but I think it's all about divine timing. It's maybe not the best time right now, because right now I think this person is going through something that like they like throwing up. They need something to get out of their system, and that like vomit, you have to get it out. And so I think there is something that they are dealing with right now that they need out of their system. This could also be another person in their life, another love interest, or maybe a third party. Someone else is in their life right now currently, and this person needs to get out first. And this person needs to get completely through it. Like they need to, because you don't want to be a rebound either. So I think you need this person. You need to give this person some time to get. Maybe this person is like. Maybe they are single right now, but maybe they have become single just recently, and so they might still be struggling with some unfinished business with their ex that they need to sort out, and they need to get their ex out of their system first. So is this friendship going to lead to something more than a friendship? The Devil. So I think so, because I think this person is really attracted to you. There is an obvious attraction, physical attraction, that you feel and that this person also feels. And this person might have talked to you about it before, so this might not come as a surprise to you. But I think this person really feels this strong sexual attraction between you two. But there is still something they need to sort out first, and so it is all about divine timing. So maybe wait a while until everything is sorted out first. Because I don't think you want to get into this prematurely, because that could ruin some of it. So with the 10 of Spirits, that is 10 of Swords, and that kind of makes me think that this person yeah, this person has been through it. Like they have been through the ringer, and it has been they have been through possibly a really, really difficult breakup that really took a toll on them and really made them very unhappy, and it still makes them very unhappy. And but I think like it is looking up. Like they have they have reached rock bottom, and now there's no way but up. But they still have to gather their strength, and they need to build themselves up again after this, and they might need some time alone to do that. With the Four of Wands, which is Four of Pentacles, I think there is something where this person is kind of... It's very difficult for this person to put themselves out there right now. Like they are very guarded of themselves right now. They need to protect their heart, and so they are kind of they might just need some time to just be themselves and withdraw and think of themselves first before they can think of like anyone else, and love themselves first before they can love anyone else. And so it is kind of a process they need to go through. I kind of like this deck now that, like, I didn't like it before, but I'm kind of getting I'm kind of changing my mind about this. And so there could also be something about this this person. Maybe they got the wrong idea about you in the past. Like I think this person had a first impression of you that was very wrong, and they have learned their lesson. Like I think they've changed their mind about you. Maybe they saw you as a bit sanctimonious in the beginning. That you like maybe were a bit too much of a saint, that you didn't do, that you were a goody-goody, that you didn't do anything wrong, that you were like very, also maybe like a moral police, like always getting up in people's business about like whenever someone said something offensive, you might have been very quick to point it out and tell people if they were wrong about something, or if they were not acting in the correct way that they should be acting. Like maybe this person felt like in the beginning that you were a bit sanctimonious. But I think they have changed their view on you, and they've realized that you are actually not that sanctimonious. That you can actually loosen up, and that you're not just this goody-goody. So there is something where this person has been pleasantly surprised by you in some way. So, but I want to know if there's like a possibility, or if this is going to be develop into a romantic relationship. Five of Swords. Again, this card, Five of Swords, it is about taking the leftovers from someone else, and like maybe being a bit too happy about other people's misery, and that's kind of like the vibe when someone just gets out of a breakup and someone else becomes happy that they broke up, because then they have a chance, like, and you might feel this way in a certain, maybe you feel like, maybe when you heard that this person broke up with their partner, you might have become a bit too happy to hear that, and maybe you are a bit too happy about that, and maybe you need to tone it down and maybe have some more compassion for this, because this, and also recognize that this is really hard for this person, and they are going through something really difficult, and so it is kind of this feeling that, like, maybe don't go too fast into it, because if you do, it will seem as if you are trying really hard to get the leftovers, and it can maybe also come across as a bit desperate, and so tone it down maybe, and maybe don't make a move on this person in the near future, but I want to know if something, with the Queen of Swords, like, maybe put a lid on it, with this, like, maybe for now put a lid on it, put a cork in the bottle, because now might not be the time, but I'm still getting that, like, I'm still hopeful for the future. Now the cards shouldn't, like, ruin this for me, because I am getting, I am hopeful. So god damn it, give me a positive card about this. So okay, I am going to ask again. Is this friendship going to develop into a romantic relationship somewhere in the future? Four of Beers reversed, which is Four of Wands reversed. No. Okay, so it might not. So there is something where this might not develop into anything. So yeah, that's kind of a bummer, I think, because I do see that you two are very compatible, and I were really, like, I was rooting for you, but I am getting that maybe whenever this person will be ready for a relationship, then maybe you will be in a relationship with someone else, or you might have to wait for too long, and so maybe this person will also be a bit too broken up about this relationship that they have been in, that they are are mourning right now. Like there is something where I think this person will need a lot of time, and I don't think that's the time that you can give this person, and that is kind of making me hopeful that maybe in the near future you will find someone else, and so this you will kind of forget about this person because whenever this other person comes in, and so maybe there is a possibility for some other kind of relationship. If you're a male, it could be a Queen of Swords coming into your life. So a female, a female air sign, so a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So yeah, but that is, or if you're into females, of course. So that doesn't have to make you a male. It could be, you could, yeah. So, but that is all I have for you, group number 6. I hope this reading was helpful, and if it was, please subscribe to my channel, and I hope to see you in my next reading. Bye.